The city was alive with noise that evening, horns blaring, people rushing home, neon lights flickering across the busy street. In the middle of all that motion, one man stood still. His clothes were tattered, his hair unkempt, and his face worn from years of hardship. He clutched a small cardboard sign in his hands that simply read, "Hungry. Please help." Most people passed by without so much as a glance. Some looked away quickly, ashamed of their own indifference. Others walked faster, afraid that stopping would somehow slow their lives down. But then, from the corner of the street, a figure appeared, a senator known for his sharp wit, his humor, and his unapologetic honesty. John Kennedy, walking without a large entourage, stopped just a few steps from the man. The homeless man looked up, his voice trembling as he asked softly, "Sir, can you give me $1?" What happened next stunned everyone watching. John Kennedy didn't reach into his pocket right away. Instead, he crouched down, eye level with the man. It was unusual. Politicians often threw spare change or kept walking, but Kennedy's eyes searched the man's face as though he were trying to see deeper than the surface. "Tell me your name," Kennedy asked. The man hesitated, then replied, "James." Kennedy nodded. "James, I can give you $1. But let me ask you something, what will $1 do for you tonight?" The man blinked, surprised at the question. He looked around, embarrassed. "I don't know, maybe a cup of coffee. Maybe nothing. But at least it's something." Kennedy leaned back, his southern drawl cutting through the noise of the city. "James, I'll tell you what. I'll give you more than $1. But first, you've got to give me something too." The man frowned. "What could I possibly give you?" "Your story," Kennedy said. "I want to know how a man like you ended up here, asking strangers for $1. Because I don't believe anyone is born to live on the streets." James's hands shook as he lowered his sign. No one had ever asked him that before, not like this, not with such sincerity. Slowly, his words began to spill out. He told Kennedy about growing up in a small town, working construction for years, until one accident left him injured and unable to keep up with the job. He spoke of medical bills piling up, of losing his apartment, of friends who disappeared when life grew difficult. He told him about the nights he slept under bridges, the mornings he woke to the cold reality that no one cared whether he lived or died. As James spoke, Kennedy listened. Really listened. His face didn't show pity, it showed understanding. And that was what broke James's voice. For the first time in years, someone was treating him like a man, not a shadow. When James finished, there were tears in his eyes. The street around them had grown quieter, people had begun to stop, curious about the unusual exchange between a senator and a homeless man. Kennedy stood, reached in.